Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back today to do your monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Libra. And I am back doing these videos. Wasn't expecting them to happen, but I'm doing them. Slowly but surely, I will get all the signs out, so please don't panic if you're waiting for another sign. And I might probably finish them Monday. I'm not sure yet, but that's the plan. So that's the plan, Stan. Thank you so much for all your comments. Everybody's really excited to see my videos again. So I want to say thank you to everyone for being really supportive. Like I said, I just felt like kind of called to do these videos at this time. So, and I am using my Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Puy-Moon-Law. This is a new deck. It's fresh. It's got some fresh energy. So I am going to lay out a spread for you guys, see what you guys get. It's not really clear what the story is. It's a very clear to me that this feels very like, I want to say the word mundane. This is very day to day. So like some of you are just taking one day at a time, trying to get through your life on a day-to-day basis. Like your concerns are very, I want to say practical in nature. Some of them are just trying to get through your workday. Just trying to get all the things done you need to get done. Like, so maybe this is like making sure, you know, your oil change is done in your car, making sure there's groceries and you've got gas, and, you know, I don't know, like making sure that, you know, your kids are, you know, everything with them is taken care of. There's something about, there is something about just hanging on. Like, I want to say you're just kind of hanging on. Some of you are just like hanging on by a thread. Like some of you, especially the guys, I want to say, because you've got the Hanged Man crowning you. And some of you, your energy is like really high up. Like it's really high up there. And some of you it's because you're taking drugs, or it's because you're, doing things that alter your, you know, so this would be drinking coffee, or this would be, some of you it's smoking. I feel like some of you are trying to like go to cold turkey on any kind of bad habits you may have that have been like bad for your body. This would be a great time to work on getting back into shape. That's what I want to say. I feel like some of you, you're in poor health. That's what I want to say. And especially if you have any planets in Aries, I did say in my Scorpio video that I did record Aries. I have not posted it yet. The lighting was kind of weird, and so I may re-record it. But what's going on with Aries is that Aries, I feel like the energy of Aries right now is very low. It's very low, and it feels very tired. There's a lot of Aries that are suffering, I feel like are going to be suffering in the month of May, a sense of burnout. You know, you may be almost to the burnt out point. You may feel burnt out as well. To me, the Hanged Man is just being in this kind of being at the stationary point. I want to talk really, let's set that aside for a second. I want to talk about the soul for a minute. When the soul comes into the body, okay, the soul has to stay in the body or it crosses, okay? So like if the soul essentially rises up outside of the body too far, then it'll detach from the body, and that's when people die, okay? So if your energy especially this happens with people, especially who have had any kind of near-death experiences. A lot of times people have this, bird's eye view of their body. They're looking down on their body if they've had that experience, and their energy is like way up high. And the problem is a lot of times, typically, people want to revisit that high again, okay? This is not a good high, though. The problem here is that this is the kind of thing where you really need to get more grounded, get really, really grounded in your body. If that means like doing some self-massage every day, and I know it's going to sound crazy for some of you who couldn't imagine doing that, but that's kind of what needs to happen. Like, you need to start really being present in your body every day. Physical touch, animals would help. Resting, running, walking, anything that's going to put your feet on the ground. You do not have your feet on the ground, you're incredibly ungrounded. So my feeling for you is that you need to get grounded and work on your physical health. Work on what you're eating. I would say no microwave foods, nothing fast food. Just try to get to a grocery store and get organic fruits and vegetables. I don't care what you get. And if you need to learn how to cook, it's time to learn how to cook. It's time to really take care of yourself. That's what I want to say. It's to a point where some people, like, literally, to me, this is like someone who's like in a nursing home, or someone who may have had serious health problems also. You may be watching for a Libra or know a Libra who is in a nursing home, or is at the tail end of their life. To me, this is at the tail end. Some of you are aging quite fast and quite drastically. You may have noticed that, like, your physical body is aging. And you're not really putting the brakes on it. So you're not really changing. So I'm getting a lot of this stuff coming through from the Hanged Man, but also there are these other cards that are showing me a lot of just kind of stress about things. Stress, the Seven of Wands, stress with the relationships. It is cycle. Seven of Wands in reverse is more harmonious relationships. The Libra wants harmony in relationships, but a lot of times the Libra is the one that kind of instigates non-harmonious things, because Libra can be very, like, argumentative. Now, I'm not saying this to be mean to you, Libra. I'm just saying that this is what I see in the cards. The position of emotions represents how you feel about things. So, how you feel is what you want is harmony, but I don't really see harmony here in this energy. I don't see this harmony present. I do see the Star card in the immediate future. And the Star card is being guided. It's also coming through a period of time of hardship, reaching a point of, my guide said, purity and purification. Needing to get in touch with the water, going to a beach, needing a beach vacation, but like maybe needing a beach vacation and like not being able to go for some reason. I don't know. It just feels like some of you may live by the water too. There's something about living by the water here. To me, it's like, my guide is showing me, like, I don't know, Southport Beach or Myrtle Beach or like Long Beach, California. I don't know why I'm seeing Long Beach. I'm also seeing like more East Coast places. I don't know. I'm seeing lake. I'm definitely feeling like an outdoors vibe too. There's something about maybe needing to connect with nature and be more outside. I'm seeing like trails and like hiking and like trees and stuff. So I'm just seeing maybe like going to like a lake house. Like, I want to say like a lake house, or I'm getting a tingle on that, or some place that has like a lake, and maybe doing some fishing. To me, this could be the dream, or this could be something that you're actually doing or wanting to do. But yeah, like the three cards that are showing up that just show me like stress are this Four of Pentacles, clinging on tightly to finances, Five of Wands, which is like beating the world off with a stick. It can indicate the element of the chase, and Libra does like to chase. And then the Ten of Wands, showing up here to me is having a lot of bills and responsibilities, and there's just too much kind of to take care of. So it's like, it's sort of like the house that's kind of gotten out of control. Like the laundry has piled up, the dishes have piled up. I want to tell you to take a day off. That's like the thing that I want to say, is to take a day off. It feels like you need to take a day off. It feels like you're maxed out on, and it's interesting. I was going to say maxed out on your responsibilities and you just need a break. But I feel like this problem is a lot deeper than just one day. And I feel like the problem is some of you are like, one day isn't going to fix it. So why bother taking that one day? I can't even feel you arguing. Like, I feel like you're arguing with me on this. And it's funny. And I think you should take that one day and see how you feel then. And come back and tell me in the comments what happens on that one day. And one day can make a difference. One day off, if you're backed up with stuff, you might be able to get through all your laundry, all your dishes, and actually clean and cook and take time for yourself, do a little yoga or something, Okay, back to the star card. I know I'm kind of going in circles here. Back to the star card. The star card is also blessings. Blessings. Some of you, your blessings are blocked because of conversations with people that are in other relationships. You could be having conversations with people that are in other relationships. You could be in a relationship and having conversations outside of your relationship. I definitely feel like it's blocked because of the Four of Pentacles, and so it's sort of like, yeah, to me it's blocked blessings. It just feels like it's blocked blessings. Now, texting counts just for some people, just in case I've seen this before where texting does count. It can block your blessings if you're texting someone. I do feel like there's going to be a death in the family for some of you. Death in the family for some. Others, I feel like you're... This is going to sound really weird. Some of you are actually visiting a graveyard, like the site of like a family member. I definitely see that. It could be a funeral too. I feel like someone may be going to a funeral. I normally don't pick this stuff up, but I'm seeing it, so I'm telling you. I feel like maybe some of you are traveling to go to a funeral or a family event, something like that. You might be bringing flowers to like someone who did already pass, and you're kind of memorializing. There might be a memorial of sorts. I definitely feel like there's some kind of memorial, okay? I feel like you're going to some kind of memorial where there's people around. I do see a lot of sadness around that. A lot of sadness around that. A lot of intense emotions around that. As far as your personal life and romance, I am not seeing a lot with romance here. I definitely feel like in time, you get the Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. There's going to be more joy in your life. You need to have that again. I definitely feel like you're so caught up with the mundane aspects of life, or just like your basic responsibilities, and you're just trying to get through that. It's like you're not enjoying any of the sweeter elements of life. Like, I feel like there's outdoor stuff that you could do. Like, even if it's as simple as going, my guide is showing me to tell you this. Some of you are not going to do this, and that's okay. But I'm seeing, like, it's a really beautiful sunny day, and there's like a sunny spot underneath the tree, and you could go lay a blanket down and have a picnic there, or go lay down underneath that tree and not do anything. I do feel like female Libras need to, and it's so funny, honor your feminine side. I think that in our culture of masculine drive, I feel like it depletes our feminine energy. It's interesting, I was thinking about this because I did a video on PCOS, and whoa, my cards just jumped away. The video that I posted on PCOS, so if you have PCOS, you might want to watch it. But I was like sending a lot of comments out because there were people asking me about their cycles and stuff, and I was thinking that one comment I didn't put on there was, it really, and I want to do a video about this, it has to do with honoring your feminine nature, okay? Where it's like literally you take time to not do anything. You take time to just be. And maybe it's checking your phone, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's reading a book, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's, drawing or painting or doing something very easy, or making some, pancakes. It might just be not doing anything at all, and being in that place of receptivity. I do this, I try to do this once or twice a month. I lay in bed literally with a heating pad, okay? Usually I've taken a shower, and I've taken time to kind of lotion and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm kind of very relaxed already. Some people are really into like essential oil, like diffusers and things like that. I don't know, humidifiers. I'm not sure what those things are, but anyways, something like that. I feel like it's very important that you take time to honor your feminine nature, your feminine side. The feminine side is the side that is not always about going outside and getting shit done. It's not about productivity. It's about just being respectful of your time and yourself, and focusing on yourself. The Libra does need to have a healthy focus on themselves and a healthy focus on others. So it's not just about them, it's also about other people too. So I would say take a day and sit in bed with a heating pad for a couple of hours, and then go on with your day. You're going to feel a lot different. And I would tell you, no distractions. Turn your cell phone off, turn the TV off. Lay in bed with a heating pad with nothing. It's just going to feel so foreign to some of you that you're not going to, like, in some way you're like, I don't want to do it. But the thing is it really, especially if you suffer from PCOS or any kind of infertility or any kind of fertility stuff, lay in bed. Lay in bed with a heating pad and put some comfy socks on. You can listen to music if you want. You don't have to do absolutely nothing. But it's just some time. And I think if we were to honor our feminine sides more, I think there would be more balance. And anytime I say balance, that's when I know I'm on the right track. So some of you are waiting to be happy. Like, you're literally waiting for happiness to come to you. You're waiting, some of you, and I feel like this is the Libra nature, are waiting for someone else to bring happiness to you. So you're waiting for a good relationship to happen so that you can be happy, or you're waiting to have children so you can be happy, or you're waiting for a partner to bring you happiness. And the thing is that I could talk all day about this, but I think that I don't think you have to wait for it. I am at a place where I don't think you have to do that. It's a mindset. So I think I just want to leave off there. I mean, my challenge to you is, message me in the comments. Let me know what you do for yourself to be happy. What is happiness to you? And if you're waiting for it, I'm interested to find out, are you waiting for happiness? Do you feel like you have to wait for it? And do you feel like it's available to you? Do you feel like the universe is kind of against you? Do you feel like so stressed out that, you're not happy, and, you feel like maybe the universe is not giving it to you, or it's not available to you? Or if it's possible? Like, some people don't even believe happiness is possible. So I feel like I've talked about these kinds of things before in my videos. It's sort of normal for things to come up like this, where I've seen energy before, and I'm seeing seeing again, but that's okay. You know, I have viewers that have been with me for a long time, so it's kind of natural. I do want more I would like for my clients and my viewers to have more self-development. I feel like that is the challenge right now. The challenge right now for everyone is developing themselves, developing their individuality, developing their a healthy self-love, not getting caught up in what's going on in the media or what's going on around them, where they're deflected from their own self journey and self focus. So I just, my challenge to you is self growth. Like, it is time to grow. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to work on yourself. My videos are not going to change unless you change. You know, if I have the same viewers, it needs to be where you work on yourself. And in some way, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to go on hiatus and I almost decided to stop doing videos altogether, because I wasn't seeing people change. I was seeing similar energies over and over again. And I really want people to break the mold. I think it's time. I think the old school energy, it's time. That's why I got a new deck. That's why I have done a lot of work on myself. I just think that everybody needs to get really empowered and to believe that it's possible for them to grow. And I think that until we do so, I think that the universe is going to continue to challenge us and push our buttons. And it doesn't have to be that way, but that's kind of how I see it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and commenting on all my videos. I appreciate it. I will be back again for more. If you want a private reading, check out my website, oracledaphne.com. I send everyone big hugs, big kisses. I will talk to you guys again soon. All right, take care. All the best.